In this video, we're going to learn how to import Stripe customers into Airtable. The first thing you need to do is to go to the Airtable app marketplace and install the free Data Fetcher app. Once you've installed it in your base, you need to sign up for a free Data Fetcher account or sign into your existing one. Then click on Create Your First Request, and for Application, select Stripe. Then click on New Stripe Connection, and this will take you to a new tab where you need to authorize Stripe and Data Fetcher to talk to each other and select which account you want Data Fetcher to pull in customers from. Once you've done that, you'll return to Airtable and the connection will be set up so that Data Fetcher can talk to Stripe, which you can see here. And for the endpoint, select List All Customers. Change the name to Fetch Customers and click Save and Continue in the bottom right. You can then add filters for the customer email or the created date. I'm not going to do this because I want to pull in all customers. Make sure the output table and view is where you want to pull the Stripe customers into, and click Run in the bottom right. Then click Continue. And here we can see all the fields that come back from Stripe. So I'm going to filter all because I want to add them back individually. So I'm going to include the ID field, which is going to be mapped to a new field called ID. And I'm going to keep the email field, which is going to be mapped to a new field called email, with type email. And I'm going to keep the name field, which I'm going to map to the existing name field. And finally, I'm going to search for the created field. Now this is a timestamp, so we're just going to map this to a number field. And Data Fetcher is then going to create those new fields and pull in the Stripe data one page at a time. And we can see here that all of those fields are going to be populated. So once that's run, I'm going to go back into Data Fetcher and click Close. Then I'm going to open the advanced settings and scroll to Update Based on Field. Now we want to set this to a unique field that Data Fetcher can use to map the Stripe customers that come back in the API response to the records in our Airtable table. So change that to ID, which is a unique field, and click Save. You can also upgrade to a paid Data Fetcher account and schedule this request to run however often you need it to. And finally, I want to create a new created app field, which rather than use a timestamp is going to give us the actual time that this customer was created. So I'm going to say created time and use a formula. And you can find this formula in the video description. So it's going to be data add 1970, created, which is our created field, and then seconds. And if we use that, then we'll see this gives us the actual date that all these customers were created.